Welcome to Season 2 of the To Health With That podcast, where we break up big health topics into small bites. I'm Amy, and this season I'll share all the tips, tricks, and hacks you need to get healthy with an MTHFR mutation in a step-by-step, week-by-week process. I can't wait. This week, I want to clarify something that I mention quite a lot. So, the MTHFR lifestyle is something that I mention in passing and I bring it up often, but I don't always clarify what I'm talking about. And at this phase of the journey, it really matters. So if you're following along with the process in this podcast series, then you've done a number of remarkable things already. You've taken folic acid out of your diet and supplements. You've added a good foundation of other B vitamins. You've started 5L-methyltetrahydrofolate, folinic acid, or SAMe, whichever of those options is the most easily tolerated for you. And chances are, you're actually feeling a little bit better, clearer, more energetic, happier, less anxious, and generally like you're on the right track. And you are. You're doing amazing, and I'm so proud of you for coming this far. So when I talk about the MTHFR lifestyle, it's really to remind people that genes are for life. We'll always have them, right? And when we happen to have a gene like MTHFR, it can stand as a great reminder that we will thrive the best, right? We will flourish when we actually make our health a priority. Many people ignore their health until the wheels fall off the cart. That usually looks like a heart attack or a big diagnosis or hitting some kind of a health or functioning wall, right? Some of us may have done the same. The thing is, with MTHFR, we will always do the very best when we're making space in our lives to take care of our physical selves and our mental selves. We'll always do the best when we're living the MTHFR lifestyle, quote unquote. So what is it? Well, put simply, it's a life that puts physical health, mental health, and even spiritual or soul health on your radar every day. This isn't something that we have the dubious luxury of forgetting. It matters to make health a priority, to always be mindful of how we are treating ourselves and how we're caring for ourselves. It's easy to rail against it and to think that it's unfair that we have to pay so much attention to this when other people seem to be able to do whatever they want. But it's also a blessing in disguise. Living the MTHFR lifestyle gives us permission to make our own self-care a priority every day. And that's actually kind of huge in this society that tends to relegate self-care to the very back seat of the bus, right? When you think about it, it's a good reason to take the best possible care of yourself. And so in concrete terms, what does that mean? Well, this lifestyle involves making health a priority without getting extreme, right? So this is not extreme athleticism. It's not any sort of aesthetic practice. It focuses on things like discovering and avoiding your food sensitivities, clearing as many toxins and chemicals out of your diet, home, and water as you can, keeping healthy fruits, vegetables, beans, and pulses in your diet, making good sleep a priority. I mean, what kind of a luxury is that? That's awesome. Mindfulness meditation or some other mind-taming activity. Moderate exercise. Not too much, right? We're not looking at extremism here, but not too little either. Moderate protein. Again, not too much because it can raise homocysteine. So we're not looking for an extreme diet or any sort of a major, thing. We're looking for a middle ground. Good hydration. Yeah, let's keep that a priority. Gentle detox support that happens to also be lovely, like hot baths and saunas, dry skin brushing, or castor oil. And time for rest, relaxation, and joy. When you look at it like that, it sounds kind of idyllic, right? Good sleep, relaxation, joy, a little bit of exercise, great food. That is actually what we're striving for. That is the MTHFR lifestyle. I know, being a realist, that it's hard to maintain this kind of lifestyle in a busy, overstressed modern world. I also know that taking small steps towards it can have a huge impact on your well-being and your quality of life. When you think about it, who do you know right now who doesn't need a little bit more self-care? I feel like it's especially important now in this time of global pandemic and the related stress because Even if you don't consciously feel like it's a stressful time, there's an underlying chunk of mental burden related to COVID that we don't normally carry. For everyone, this is new, and for everyone, it adds another weight. All we can do is take better care of ourselves so we can support that weight more gracefully. Now, please be clear. I'm not the type of health cheerleader to ever tell you that your life, diet, or self-care routine all need to be perfect, right? Sometimes the thing you need the most for your well-being is a churro, or a Christmas cookie, or a gin and tonic. A healthy lifestyle has lots of wiggle room for treats. Also, if your foundation is solid, then small treats bring benefits rather than harm. I'm never going to be the one to preach 100% clean. If you can get to 90%, you're doing amazing. Also, be gentle with yourself. I've been doing this for years. I have a doctoral level education in how to take care of myself, quite literally. And I still go through ups and downs. It's human nature. Sometimes my self-care is amazing. I'm doing everything right, and I'm on fire, and it's incredible. Sometimes it is not, right? I go through periods where I'm just not motivated to do it. Or I don't have the bandwidth, or the rest of my life has eaten up my self-care time. That's okay too, right? This is all a process of continuing to make choices every day, right? To make caring for yourself a priority. There isn't any judgment. There isn't any winning or losing. It's just a process that allows you to take steps towards a richer life. Thank you so much for listening today, and I really hope this inspires you to give yourself just a little bit more care, even today. Also, I'd love it if you'd take the time to sign up for the mailing list. It's on the website at www.tohealthwiththat.com, and the 2 is spelled out, so TOHEALTHWITHTHAT.com. There are so many great things coming up this year, and I want you to be the first to know.